Have you ever wondered how you think, or what is the process of thinking? Or have you ever thought about what happens when you think? Well, this is the story for some other time. But today, we're going to deep dive into what happens to our thinking process if our brain gets a disease, how it will affect our thinking and decision-making processes, or how it will affect our daily lives. In our contemporary world, mental health has swiftly emerged as a pivotal discussion. Over time, a broader acceptance has dawned, recognizing that our minds, too, can succumb to diseases, urging the need for attention and remedial interventions. Gradually, the fear of rejection from getting a mental condition is reduced, and now it is no longer a taboo. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about a condition that has been long wrapped in the curtains of mystery and misunderstanding: schizophrenia. It is a condition that 1% of the world population suffers from, and in this video, we embark on a complete diagnosis and exploration of schizophrenia, aiming to shed light on this complex and often misrepresented mental disorder. Through our journey, I will try to empathize with its sufferers and break down common stereotypes of this condition. Schizophrenia is a mental disorder characterized by a disconnection from reality, often marked by hallucinations, delusions, disorganized thinking, and severe loss of confidence. It's common to find individuals grappling with hearing voices, and you can also notice an emotional withdrawal in them. Contrary to common misconceptions, it is not synonymous with multiple personalities or violence. It is not that the person suffering from schizophrenia has multiple personalities, but it's the voices in their heads disturbing their normal thought process. So, it's common for people to deduce a personality shift when it's just them not being able to think and act properly. The expression of schizophrenia varies profoundly across individuals. Not all exhibit a uniform array of symptoms. Some may experience predominantly positive symptoms, like hallucinations, disoriented speech, and delusions. These make the person see imaginary things and distinguishing them from the broader population, while others may struggle with negative symptoms like social withdrawal, severe lack of motivation, and flattened emotions. Cognitive symptoms cause the patients to have difficulty in decision-making and forgetfulness. The exact causes of schizophrenia are still shrouded in mystery, but genetic, environmental, and neurobiological factors play some important roles in causing the disease. Genetics play a significant role, but the actual difference between the gene of a normal person and a schizophrenic person is still unknown. The environmental factors introduced to the patient also plays a key role. As such, the same environment given to a normal person will likely not result in the development of schizophrenia. The direct relatives of a schizophrenic patient have more chances to develop the conditions, while an identical twin raises the chances to develop schizophrenia by 40%. The main neurotransmitter, or the signaling molecule in the brain that has a role in the causation of schizophrenia, is dopamine. Dopamine is an inhibitory neurotransmitter, which means that its role is to stop functions normally, and if the dopamine is in excess, it will stop the signals and as a result cause symptoms like hallucinations, social withdrawal, and cognitive dysfunction. And when in the normal amounts, this dopamine is responsible for pleasure, socializing, and cognitive functions, and the medications that are used in the treatment of schizophrenia work by stopping the entry of dopamine into the brain cells. These medications will alleviate symptoms like hallucinations and hearing voices and make the person calm, but one of the side effects of these medications is that they cause a gradual decline in cognitive functions. If there's someone who is suffering from schizophrenia, here are some ways through which you can help them cope with the disease. They might feel as if they are a celebrity or a victim. Sometimes they may imagine themselves in a situation that is not real. And if you ever encounter such a situation, always remember that this is real to them. So don't deny their feelings or situations. Instead, try to be their safe place. Ask them if they are having a fear and if they want to feel safe, or if they want someone to accompany them if they have a fear of being alone. If they're having difficulty completing their sentences, don't complete their sentences for them. Instead, encourage them to speak and complete and express whatever they are saying. This will help them build trust in themselves and feel encouraged. Number 2, be their support. If you feel that they are having a problem doing something, instead of doing the work, ask them if they want any help. And if they want any help, in what form do they want the help? Because they often feel offended or feel like you are taking charge of their life by doing the work in your way instead of involving them. It's totally fine if they refuse to get any help. Don't take it to your heart and respect their decision. And don't push them to do the work because by insisting, you might trigger them and put them in frustration and anger. While respecting their boundaries is essential to keep an eye on what they are doing and if they're in the safe zone, people with schizophrenia often try to withdraw from social gathering and want to be isolated, and that is why they often refuse if you try to offer them any help. But you must keep trying and offer them help and make them believe that you will be there if they ever need some help. Make them feel connected by providing them an emotional support. If they ever reach out to you, don't just offer them help, but also encourage them and thank them for contacting you. Therapy does wonders for people who are suffering from schizophrenia, but it is a very long, slow, and a time-taking process. Therapy makes the patients aware of their symptoms and helps them manage the symptoms effectively. You can always help them by encouraging them to stick to the therapist and ask them about how it is going and are they liking the therapy or if they want to change their therapist. People with schizophrenia are also suffering from various cognitive dysfunctions due to the ongoing processes in their brains and the medication they are using. They often feel overwhelmed by the burden of tasks and can't even concentrate. Help them in making small goals and in achieving them. But most importantly, ask them if they are comfortable in taking your help and make sure that they don't feel bounded or pressured by your help. That is why you should always ask if they are comfortable in taking your help. You can help these people by keeping them a good company that will keep them away from the triggering factors. You can plan an exercise routine, yoga, or a meditation time that will help them increase their focus. You can also plan some mealtime and chit-chat together and help them learn some coping skills, or just simply make a music playlist that will help them become calm and soothe them. Here are a few things you can do for your friends or loved ones who are suffering from this condition. While we are at this, let me tell you a few things you must avoid at any cost. Number 1, don't make them feel overwhelmed by your presence and make them dependent on you. Number 2, do not deny their hallucinations or whatever they say they are seeing or hearing. Do not say that it is just in their mind. Number 3, do not intervene all the time. Keep them in your observation and intervene just when you think they can harm themselves. Number 4, do not judge them. Give them enough space and always ask them before touching them or their things. There you have it, a safety kit that will help you if you ever encounter such a situation or if you want to help someone cope with their situation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mental health videos like this. And comment down below if you have ever encountered such a situation and how did you handle it.